So I wanted to film a little bit now because I forgot to do it later. I'm on my way to Fort Wilderness to go get my second vaccination. And I do have to say, when it comes to like preparing for it, if you're nervous about it, talk to other people that you know have gotten the shot. Since like telling my story of like how my first vaccination went to my friends, I've been able to realize that, like, you know, some people it did affect worse than others. There are some remedies to make the symptoms not be as bad. At first I thought it was really awkward to like go to your work location and go and get it done. Like, I did it because it was easier and I felt comfortable, but I was totally afraid of running into like my friends and stuff. And now that they all know that I'm getting my shot today, I'm half expecting a welcome party to come, because they know I don't handle shots. They know I didn't handle the first one that well. And so that's another reason why I'm like filming kind of my thoughts now. I am anxious and kind of nervous about it, but not as much as I was before. And I think part of it is because I know my friends are going to be there, and I'm looking at it as more of I get to see my friends and they get to help me through it. I don't know how much I'm going to actually film, but I will clue you guys all in afterwards. So my team was so incredibly sweet. Funny enough, we ended up having, there's a car like trying to wait for my parking spot, and he's creeping me out because he's going way too close to me. There ended up being my friend Ashley, who was going to come and hold my hand. She's my awesome coordinator. And then our closing coordinator, Megan, was also there, as well as 2 other children's activities cast members and a new trainee. And so we had a large group, and also one of our lifeguards was there to get his second dose. And oh, my arm feels so weird. And so they were all there kind of giving me like, you know, thumbs up and like clapping, and Ashley came and held my hand. And I have to say, knowing that they were going to be there, I didn't know all of them were going to be there, but knowing I was going to have some sort of support there who had already gotten their second doses and were all for the decision that I had made to get vaccinated and all this other stuff, like, it made getting my second dose a lot easier. I still teared up, and like every time I squeezed Ashley's hand, she would squeeze back, which I don't know about you guys, but like whenever I'm like squeezing someone's hand, like a squeeze back, it's like getting a hug back, or like it's okay, or I feel the same way, or something like that, you know what I mean? So I was very much in support of that. I was planning on calling out tomorrow for work if I wasn't feeling well, but there is someone who actually wants to take my shift, which I prefer. Even though I am an extra tomorrow, I would rather them have that extra cast member to like get things done or to work on stuff or whatever than like me call out. That it's going to one of our part-timers who needs hours anyway. So it all works out in the end. Planning ahead is a good thing. I'm going to go to McDonald's because I all of a sudden got super hungry while I was waiting. I think it was my anxiety. And I don't always get McDonald's, but I'm gonna go get McDonald's because I feel like I deserve a treat. I do feel like 10 times better right now, emotionally, I should say, than I did last time. Last time I was like, I need like a hug or a treat or something. And now I'm like, okay, I can go about my day without like being emotionally scarred. I do have to say, this one hurt a lot worse than the last one did, and it hurt for a while. My arm does feel a little numb. I cannot remember if that's how I felt last time because I have not rewatched my second vaccination video yet. I've gotten all my chores done. I've taken care of the cats. I have literally nothing to do for like the next 48 hours or 24 hours rather. So I'm gonna go relax. I'm using this time to, you know, just kind of binge watch TV shows or whatever, a little self-care. Maybe I'll take a bath, we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for staying tuned. Something really cool, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but since most of the people here were getting their second dose, they actually were, after you're getting your second dose, going around showing you a QR code to help submit to get paid, because Disney is paying their cast members to get vaccinated. Once you get that second dose, they're going to let you submit like the when and where you got your vaccinations and everything. And they said I should be getting an email here soon with the confirmation, and then it'll either show up on this week's paycheck or next week's paycheck. So I think it's 4 hours pay, but still, that's really cool that they're doing that. So I'll keep you guys, I'm not going anywhere on the vlog. I'll keep you guys in tune. Oh my god, look how bad my face mask tan is. I got so sunburnt at Magic Kingdom, like, you can't really see it. But anyway, I'm gonna go to McDonald's now. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, it is 4:30 the next day. It has been over 24 hours since I've gotten my second shot. Lots to unpack here. So my arm doesn't hurt as, like, moving it around and stuff doesn't hurt as much as it did during the first, Ruben's playing with me in this bucket. During the first shot, like before, like I could not move without being like excruciating pain, and it was just like so painful that like I was almost to the point of tears. I've been able to actually like, you know, move it around and like do things with my right arm, which is great because it is my right arm. I am right-handed, and that was something I was really concerned about. That said, the rest of my body felt like crap. So I woke up at about 2 a.m. last night with like the worst upset stomach. So I have acid reflux. I also am lactose intolerant, and I get overheated easily. And I don't know if it's because I had something with like a lot of garlic like right before bed or what, but I woke up with like feeling extremely nauseous, very overheated to the point where like I was hot under my blanket, and then like I got up and I was like freezing, and like was like concerned on whether or not I should like grab the bucket and go hang out in the bathroom, if you know what I mean, or if I should just like try and go back to bed. So I've also not had, like, until just like an hour or so ago, I've not had much of an appetite. Right now, I feel the best that I have felt like in a very long time, or probably since last night, I guess. But I have, oh, that said, last night, so I woke up at 2. I could not fall back asleep because I was so nauseous and just like not feeling well. I could not go back to sleep until like after 5, and then my husband woke me up at 7 when he left for work. That's when I fed the cats and then tried to go back to sleep. I've gone through this cycle of like waking up, going to the bathroom, drinking water, eating toast, laying down, falling asleep, and then just repeating that. My body has felt achy to the point where I've been trying or wanting to film this like earlier in the day, but this is the first time since like last night really that I've been able to like gather my thoughts, because like I was thinking I can just get work done on my computer, do like some exploration stuff, maybe get some designing done, because I was like, you know, going to be in bed all day, but I could not like focus on anything. I had a migraine for most of today. The pain reliever finally kicked in. My arm does hurt when I move at a certain height, but like from my neck down to like my knees, my body has ached so much. Like even my abs hurt. Like I moved and it was like sore. So I haven't had a temperature. I did bring the thermometer over with me. But like I haven't had a temperature, but I have felt like hot. I had chills. Sometimes I've gotten out of bed and so on and so forth. So anyway, hopefully I do feel better. As of like a couple hours ago, I was thinking like, do I need to call out of work tomorrow? So hopefully I feel better tomorrow. But with my job being such a physical job and it being a weekend, there's going to be a lot of expected of me. And so I'd rather like rest and then finish the rest of my week. But we will see. Hopefully I feel better. I don't want to have to not work another day. I gave today away. But anywho, I did get my submission or approval request for my 4 hours of pay for getting my shot. So that's exciting. It'll show up on my paycheck next week. So I can't remember exactly how I ended or what I said last, but I did not end up going into work the next day. So I had my shot on Wednesday. I gave Thursday away, and I ended up calling out on Friday because I had these like cold sweats all morning and into like kind of lunchtime, where I would get like super hot and sweaty and then like really cold, and this was with like the air conditioning on and fans on the entire time. Yeah, I do feel better. The only thing that still lingers is, like I said, I have like kind of a headache still. I've had it like all morning, and also I've like had no appetite. Like I know that's like I need to eat something, or like I would be hungry, but nothing would be appetizing to me other than fruit. For whatever reason, the only thing I'm hungry for is fruit and like peanut butter. I feel a lot better knowing that I am fully vaccinated. I just read somewhere that Disney is going to be lifting the face mask regulations starting, I can't remember if it's June 15th or July 15th now. I think it was June 15th. I totally could be wrong. For most areas, which means that there are going to be some areas that you may need to wear a face covering. So that is very interesting to me because I'm curious what stuff that may start letting us do for the summer. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was informative, encouraging, that like, you know, everyone gets symptoms, but everyone has the same symptoms, and so on and so forth. Go get vaccinated, wear a mask where needed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.